I just completed the Discernment program here in Atlanta, and this has been a time for me to really enter into the life of the consecrated women and to live apostolate, live community, and start really diving into what this vocation is. I've grown up in Regnum Christi. I've been Regnum Christi for a long time, so for me it wasn't a time of getting to know Regnum Christi or who are the consecrated women, but it was a time for me to immerse myself in this life. And even though I lived with the Consecrated as a missionary a few years ago, and I didn't know what their life looked like, coming here and living it from the perspective of discernment, it's a different perspective. I mean, it's seeing the consecrated from the perspective of living the vows, what that looks like, in your daily life. So over the course of these months, I've been accompanied with weekly dialogue by the director of this program. I have had a class on vocation that has kind of covered what is Christian vocation, what is consecrated life, what is the particular life of the consecrated women of Regnum Christi, and very important, I've been taking Spanish classes to prepare me for the next step, which is candidacy in Mexico. And so in addition to those classes, I've also been doing apostolate. The apostolate I was able to enter into was college and young adult ministry with one of the consecrated here. And so I got to go around to different universities and share about my discernment and help with the different activities that are happening with them. And I know for each discerner, it's kind of depends on what apostolate is there for them. And then I've been able to enter into the community and see the dynamics of how life works, really from the inside. As a missionary you see it, but this is like from the inside, all the dynamics of what happens. And this time has been especially helpful in preparing me to go to candidacy in Mexico, because that will be a whole language immersion, a whole cultural immersion, which I'm really excited about and nervous about. But this has allowed me to begin the process of discernment and to enter into the internal culture of the consecrated before that time of immersion and transition. And so I've been able to start the journey in my heart with the Lord here in my home culture, in my home language, and enter into it gradually, and just with more and more certainty that this is where He wants me to go.